Hey guys, I'm Angel Inks, and I'm just gonna talk over my Dream Witch gameplay. I am top 10 in A right now. So in the beginning I like to just always go to the same spot. I just like finding places that I like to chase, so I go here and luckily I find a prisoner. I always hold my leash out first, that way I can get an early hit and then still have my other follower ready without having to waste time to leech afterwards. I don't really go for terror shocks anymore that early because at higher ranks no one really falls for them anymore. I haven't got a terror shock in at least a month, I would say. So I tried to maybe block the window, but I'm not close enough. So I end up just sending it out to, well, I break the annoying prisoner thing. Send it back out of range so I can follow him again, and then I go follow him again with my spawn follower. So I have two different followers chasing him. I'm just keeping an eye on my leech, so once it stops, like right now, then I go for the hit on the first officer, because that way, later on, he won't be able to save for free. Although with first officer, he kind of can still save when he's injured, if he plays it right. And I don't get to hit through the pellet. So I switch to my spawn and try and cut off the prisoner. He jumps the window, and I'm assuming he has broken windows. Yes, he does, so he just goes away and I stop following him. I switch just to lose my heartbeat for a second, and then try and get a blink on him, but they move out the way. I accidentally hit the perfumer instead of the first officer, unluckily. So, prisoner is still being chased by his leech. I'm trying to get a leech on the first officer, but he's using his pocket watch right now, which I can't leech him if he's in his pocket watch. So I'm still gonna follow him and just take my time and wait it out. I know my spawn follower is coming, so I'm gonna try and kind of sandwich them in here. So we're forced to jump out right when my spawn gets there, like that. And I get the hit on the first officer, and I'm just gonna keep chasing the prisoner because I have time until his exit path is back up. And I'm pretty sure I can down him fast enough before I have to worry about the exit path. He ends up getting stuck here, I'm surprised. And then I go back and leech the first officer. I make sure to leech him with prisoner's leech in case he happened to get up at that moment. I would still be able to hit him without losing his leech. And then I just set up my leech real quick while I chair the prisoner. Now right now I'm not really playing for a double hit. I kind of am, but I'm more just trying to stop the save. By hitting the person that gets rescued. I'm not going for a double hit because they're kind of too close for me to try and get a double hit, especially on a perfumer. So I try to catch her off guard with the blink, don't get the terror shock. I just go over to first officer, just to keep him down, because I have a leech on him, so I know wherever he goes, whenever he goes down with tide. And then she's still healed, she never got hit. So she saves, and I'm just gonna go for the hit on the prisoner afterwards. And I hit the perfumer by accident, which is fine, because she's injured. I'd rather have her injured and then still be able to down the person afterwards and have to deal with a full health perfumer later on. I'm leeching I'm auto-walking my leech back to first officer so I can chair him. Since he's already down, and I'm still going to continue the chase and maybe try and get a hit on the... Nope, Seer's here, so I just hit the Seer instead. He's actually lagging, so it's an easy down. Although my hitbox is really bad, so I still get the down because he was lagging for the first hit. I go ahead and chair the first officer because I'm just trying to get it over with before he uses exit path. And he's on second chair now. I'm not really worried about a save since I know they're all on this side with the Seer. So I'm just gonna go back to that side and try and control this side. I'm gonna chair the Seer right now just to have some more pressure. And I see that they're healing, and she healed the perfumer. Well, he healed the perfumer, sorry. And she's obviously gonna go for the save now on the Seer. No one's gonna save the first officer, he's too far away. So maybe right here I can get the double hit. I whiff, of course, because my hitbox is down. I get the hit, I switch, swing early. She's not close enough, so I'm pretty much guaranteed here, yeah. So I down her. Prisoner's already being followed by his leech. And he's pretty much just gonna give up at this point. it's already a win. There's not much you can do at that point. And it's hard to leech, but they surrender. So that's how that game went. So Orange Factory is one of my favorite maps, along with Red Church, which I just played. So I always go for the shack spawn whenever I spawn on this side, just because it's easier to get an early hit when they don't see you here. But no one spawned here, so I'm just gonna keep on walking. I have a Tinnitus, so I'm looking around. I found the first officer, and hopefully I can get an early hit on him because it helps to hit the rescue early. So he pocket watches, but I still managed to guess and hit him. I'm surprised I hit, but I'll take it. And then I'll just go ahead and follow him. I can leech him and put him far away so he'll auto walk faster. I send my spawn follower out of range so I can go ahead and just follow myself as I look around for someone else. Or maybe continue to chase on first officer. So he sees me coming, she stuns my leech. I have my other spawn coming, which she doesn't see. It starts to break the pallet, so I switch my spawn and manage to get a hit. And my leech is still going to first officer. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Yep, he's gonna go over there. I'm gonna try and just get this down first. Yeah, so I'm gonna just position myself to get back and kind of corner him a little bit. So I still see him, he's still right here. He's not gonna jump the window. He's in his pocket watch, I can tell at this point because I don't see his aura with my leech. So I'm just trying to guess where he is, and I'm not getting it right. So now his pocket watch right now, and I blink and blink in place, which is kind of what happens a lot. And again, just trying to position myself to cut him off where he kind of has to run into me, like that. And then I get the down. Because if he had jumped the window, he would have ran into my other leech. So he was kind of just stuck there. He didn't really have a choice. That's what I love about Gym Witch, is that you can corner people in, and you choose where they go. They have to either run into you or run toward the leech. The Enchantress gets healed up. So I'm assuming the Gravekeeper is going to come for the save. Yes, he already uses his shovel early, so I can get the hit on the shovel. Well, I don't know what it's called, but yeah. I get the hit on that. I get the blink hit. That way I can get a double hit, hopefully, if I recover fast enough. Yes. So he's not going to go for it. He's probably going to have someone else come in. Yes, the Perfumer comes in. I get the hit. She saves. And I got the hit early because I knew she was in Perfume all the way back on that side, which would give me a free hit on the first officer. Normally I would have, sometimes I go for the late hit, like where they try to save last second of the Perfume and I get a Terror Shock. But I figured if I can hit her from that far, she'll Perfume back and I'll have enough space between her and the first officer to get the hit. So I'm just gonna leech the Enchantress right now just to have a little bit more pressure. And the first officer's down, so I'm gonna go ahead and make my way to him. And she's still running around. She used her only stun, so I'm not really worried about her stunning me when I'm carrying the first officer. I'm just trying to move everything back in position where I want it. I always auto walk when I'm carrying someone to a chair if I have a chance. That way I don't have to just be stuck in that carrying animation. And she's going for the save. Try and get a double hit maybe. It's not gonna happen, so I just wait it out. And I'm just trying to keep an eye on Cyphers. I'm like looking back and forth, just looking at Cyphers, seeing what's going on. And it took me a while to realize, but I figured that she was trying to farm stuns off of me. Which is fine with me. She just wanted to farm stuns so she can save and get a 3-stack stun. But she doesn't realize that, well, I'm sure she realizes it, but my follower is right there. So it didn't really do anything to me. It just made me, it gave me a better save honestly, because she was able to 3-stack stun, think that the first officer was safe, so she didn't body block at all. And I get the hit here just to keep her injured. And she's just running around. I'm gonna pick him up, she's gonna get stunned. Yeah, I'm okay with the 1-stack stun. And she's going around, I see her going toward the inside, so I'm gonna just blink and get the hit here. I miss. And then she vaults it really slow, so I can still get the hit. I'm just gonna go ahead and chair the Gravekeeper because he's already on death chair. And then I can still chair the Enchantress afterwards. There's 2 Cyphers left, which I'm okay with getting 1 kill by the time there's 2 Cyphers left. Because then I have 1 chair, so 1 person has to save and 1 person has to decode. So I'm okay with that. I'm gonna go ahead and chair her in the basement so I can have a little bit more pressure for anyone that tries to save. So I get the basement chair, and I have my spawn down there. Perfumer's not here, I'm not sure why. The coding's so close. And I have her injured, so the only person I can save right now is Gravekeeper with his shovel, but even then, it's a risk. Because I'm not gonna hit him early and give him the free save. Just trying to try the, I'm trying to down the Perfumer right here. And she doesn't expect me to walk to the pallet, so I get the hit. And I'm just gonna keep an eye on the Enchantress, try and stop the Gravekeeper from saving. And I switched to Yadra to keep an eye on the upstairs, since my spawn is downstairs. I know where he is, I can try and get a hit right here. So he's not gonna get the save right now, and I have a leech on him so I can keep an eye on him. He's in his shovel, but I don't think he wants to go for the save. I'm gonna try and body block it. I don't know if he can body block a Gravekeeper in that form. But I'm just trying to stop him from whichever way he's trying to get in. And he's just going back and forth. And he ends up going this far, so I'm just gonna hit him since I have a follower in the basement anyways. And nope, I don't get the hit. So he's just pretty much left her. Perfumer's up, which is fine with me. I'm gonna go ahead and just keep an eye on her. I know where she went down. And I still have Tinnitus, which means she didn't crawl that far. So I have a leech on Gravekeeper, so I'm not worried about him right now. My focus right now is leeching the Perfumer. So he just went out of range. No one's at that cipher right now. I'm just having my follower come to me and having the leech follow the Gravekeeper. I'm just checking on this cipher because this is a cipher that I was worried about earlier. And they only have one cipher left. Gravekeeper's in the building. I can get the blink hit right here. So I know where he's down. He still has exit path, but I'm okay with it. I'm just gonna switch. I was gonna leech her, but I was worried about her popping the cipher. I don't know how it was. So she perfumes, she goes back. I have the blink ready, so. She has no exit path, so my focus right now is leeching her and then getting to the factory as fast as I can. And they just surrender. Anyways, those are my 2 games for today. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.